Hello and welcome to episode 362 of the Drive the Green podcast. I'm your host, Matty B, joined in studio by Bronell, Harvin Knoop. On this episode, the Atlanta Drive win the first ever TGL Cup.
The lead.
I
don't even think I got that in the news.
It'll
be talked about.
We could say that that's the reason why we pushed this pod back to Tuesday night taping.
It is.
Okay, perfect. We're also going to recap Viktor Hovland's I guess you could call it come from behind win at the Valspar over Justin Thomas. Everyone thought he had it locked up, 3 up with 4 or 5 to play, and didn't win the tournament. We'll talk a lot about that. The Sask Bracket is back. This year, Drive the Green is creating the ultimate Saskatchewan golf course. Bronell is going to talk about that here in a bit, presented by the Rusty Shovel. So thanks to Sean and the Rusty Shovel for once again sponsoring that. And lots of other stuff to talk about this week. Making the cut will be back. Harv's got one. But before we get into all of that, we want to thank our sponsors, Player Golf, PLYRGolf.com. Use the promo code Drive the Green for 20% off your order. We're almost at April 1st, which is the drop of this year's, the first kind of drop of the season. I think Chase is doing a couple of them. So we're very, very close. So hold tight with that promo code because we're close.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're looking to spend some money that's not on close, the registration's open for the Player Cups, the first half anyway of the season. So including our tournament here in 6 short weeks out at Elbow.
That's fucked, actually.
Yeah.
What is the
Hopefully
first
it's
tournament
open.
that he's running? Where is that?
Ours. It's the Kickoff Classic, May 10th. Is there one? Oh, no, he's doing one out in BC before it.
Oh, that's in BC.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
I did
to
see
Mac or something.
yeah,
In
I
April.
didn't know where it was.
Yeah, I think it's before it. But yeah, Kickoff Classic here in Saskatchewan. I think our van is full now coming from Moose Jaw. So we have a contingent coming, and then, I think registration's been going pretty good. I think there's a few spots left over. So if you want to spend your money on getting into tournaments before you spend it using the promo code on close, now's the time to do it. We're also members of Team Callaway. Fun fact, we last year at Labor Day Classic, we had during registration, we had the putt off. If, what was that, like a 60-footer?
Yep.
Maybe that? So anyway, the guy that won, he decided to go out and order his, and obviously our draw was for kind of the entry level, let's say the AI1 mini jailbird type style. Well, he decided to go up and pay the difference, and he got one of those milled.
Oh, he did.
Versas, yeah.
Good.
It looks the one that I wanted to get, and Duff maybe said, just pump the brakes on getting that one right now, bud. So he's like, I am going to pay the difference and get that. So, again, coming to Labor Day Classic, we don't have to tell you that because if you listen to this and you come, you have a spot. And if you listen to it and don't come, you can have one of 2 spots that come available every year. So nice to have another Callaway putter out in the works on the home local course.
Yep.
We're also drinking. I'm having a lawnmower. Bronell's having a Plainsman Pilsner from Churchill Brewing Company. And then last but not least, we're members of the Mecklenburg Financial Group family. Thanks to Rich and everyone there for looking after us. And they can also look after you with all your personal finance needs, whether it's life insurance, maybe a will. My life insurance is almost put together now, so I had to do. The lady that came to my house.
I think Rich told me that they don't do wills, so you should probably stop saying that.
Oh, okay. They don't do wills. All right, I guess I'll stop.
That's lawyers, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Yeah, I think they get you in touch with a
sure.
lawyer.
Same
but
thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. They'll put you in the right spot. But anyway, this lady came for my life insurance to do my physical. She took like 4 vials of blood. I was just like, she's like, "Do you like needles?" I'm like, "Well, I it's not that I don't like them. I don't hate them." Then she puts it in there and she's like talking to me. I'm like, and she's like fiddling around. So then I looked and she's holding 3 full ones and she's just putting an empty one on. I'm like, "Oh, I don't like needles right now." Like, it's gross to watch blood come out of your body.
When do you find out what she found out about you?
I don't know. I don't know. When Rich tells me if I'm approved or not, I guess. So life insurance needs, personal finance, whether it's business planning, if you're looking for group benefits or group savings accounts, they're the guys to talk to at Mecklenburg Financial Group. All right, before we get into our weeks, though, Bruno, you have to lead with the ultimate Saskatchewan's ultimate golf course presented by the Rusty Shovel.
Yeah, you're going to say anything about them? Or
The Rusty Shovel?
Yeah.
Sean's a good dude.
They still doing putting greens?
Yes, they do putting greens. Yeah. So They also do indoor turf if you got a simulator in your garage. So a friend of the pod, Jordan.
I heard someone maybe in this pod might have broke his simulated turf.
I didn't break anything.
Oh,
At
okay.
friend of the pod, Jordan's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So
Might have heard that in
Hit one a
passing,
little
I
too
don't know.
chunky or what? A little chunky. Maybe it's the
So-
turf. I don't know.
So I guess friend of the pod, Jordan, might be going back to the Rusty Shovel to get some more turf.
He was
So,
changing it
Sean-
out anyways.
Yeah, Sean's probably pumped to hear this. This might be the first Sean's heard of it. He's like, okay, I'll give him a discount on his next slab of
Well,
turf.
TGL's done now. Maybe they can just ship them one of those little slabs.
Yeah, well, no, TGL, that they'll just keep SoFi
That's real
Center
grass,
going.
but yeah.
Yeah, but they'll keep it going so that celebs can do it all off season and stuff like that for sure.
Right.
But yeah, thanks to Sean and the Rusty Shovel. If you are looking to get into the putting green game, or you got a simulator that's looking for some turf, reach out to Sean at therustyshovel.ca and he will look after you. Absolutely. All right, Bronell, what do we got?
Yeah, so I mean we're on our 7th hole now. The course is starting to shape up a little bit. Started off with hole 1. Kenosi ended up taking that one quite decisively. I think we kind of all expected that, even though there were some other good holes there. Hole 2, also another kind of no-brainer.
Protest.
Deer Valley won that one. Waskesiu wasn't included for many reasons. One, it's not that great of a hole. Two,
Thank you for saying that out loud, please.
two, we're kind of
That's
saving it. So we're kind of strategically going about this, and that we don't really want. Well, we certainly don't want the same course winning twice on the same 9. We might allow it one on each 9, but we didn't want to have them win 2 and then not have them available for the rest of the 9 kind of thing.
Yeah, so I think the clarification for the listeners is that we're building this course and trying to take as many pieces from other courses as we can. We can't have the best 4 courses in the province just, okay, we're going to take 6 holes from
we
this
said
course,
this a couple
3 from
yeah,
this.
Like we would be a lot of Riverside, a lot of Elk Ridge, a lot of Waskesiu, I'm
Some
just
Cook.
kind of get
Probably
hard,
not.
but
Yeah.
a lot of Cook, right? Like
Yeah.
There would be a lot of Waskesiu if you just put it in every.
it would be probably
vote.
6 to 8 courses that would have 3 holes each or something like that, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Something
so
like that?
we're trying to give some flowers to some of those unknown courses, and maybe they sneak through with the vote, like Willow Bunch 4's in, right?
Yeah,
Or
so
3, sorry.
so Riverside did end up winning hole 3. That was a close
4,
vote. That was the closest one so far. I think all 4 were kind of neck and neck.
Mhm.
Loon Lake, we probably thought should have won that one. Willow Xena was right there. Royal Regina even got quite a few votes, but Riverside won hole 3, so they won't be nominated again on the front.
That was a stacked hole.
Yeah.
And I mean that hole's good at Riverside, but it's not a top 5 hole in the course, is it?
But I think a lot of the
Top
members
3?
say that's one of their favorite.
But it's
holes.
hard.
It's hard.
Tough
Yeah.
hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think
So-
a lot of people end up kind of associating those 2 things together.
Yeah.
Right?
Riverside and hard.
You
you
always
mean?
make fun of me because you like the hardest holes. Well, yeah, I think I tend to think a lot of people think that way as well.
Yeah, but that Loon Lake hole's hard too.
It is very
Oh, yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
I
It's
just don't
harder.
think anyone's played it.
I parred it, but
I don't think anyone's played it.
Uh,
so.
I agree.
Willow Bunch I would consider it an upset over Dakota Dunes. We kind of thought the Dunes was going to win, so that we would only have 1 par 3 through 4 holes. But Willow Bunch, hey, they come out,
Yeah.
they vote,
Yep,
they
they vote,
repost,
yep.
they
So,
love us. So
I was hoping that Loon won hole 3 and then Willow Bunch, which did win hole 4, because we're climbing the hill.
right,
We went down a long way
Yeah.
on hole 1
Yeah,
and
our
hole
goal,
2.
Yeah.
our goal of this thing is to try to map it out properly, and we
I-
got drop
but
after drop.
elevation
after drop.
wise, I don't know if we're going to be worried about
No.
that now.
Who's
we don't
building it on 2K? PGA 2K.
Now
Yeah,
that
that's a
said,
good idea, too.
for Willow Bunch 4, we could just bring the tee box down just a little bit.
Yep.
It's not. It looks elevated, but I think as the crow flies, or if you shot a level across, it doesn't actually go down that far
No.
because you go down and then back up.
Yes. Yeah, the
It just
picture
looks
that you
cool.
showed
Yeah.
kind of goes like that.
Yeah.
So then
But then
Cook,
we got Sage 7 coming up.
Cook and Elkridge Birch were neck and neck for hole 5. Cook ended up beating them by quite a bit on Twitter, so Cook ended up winning that one barely. But if Dunes would have won hole 4, we would have had Loon 3, Dunes 4, Cook 5, 3 in a row. Like that's snake pit territory,
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
that's a good
bear
good
trap
roll.
territory or whatever, right?
Yep.
Hole 6, tough hole. Not a lot of contenders there. Kind of had to reach a little bit down, but Katepwa par 5 ended up winning. I mean, really nice view.
Another elevation.
It's
drop.
another drop hole, but
You can see the lake, which is fantastic.
nice
Yeah.
to start off with a fairly easy par 5. I think that par 5's pretty easy.
I
Pretty
think
easy.
my favorite part of this year's
It's
bracket
driver
is
wedge par 5.
If you cut the corner.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I think my favorite part though is we're going through many of the courses that we've played and kind of picking out our favorites for each of these, and then having people be like, "What the hell are you doing? Why are these holes not in there?
Yeah.
That hole sucks. Why isn't this one there?" I mean,
But
Waskesiu
A
too.
lot of home course
was-
bias in those comments
For
too,
sure, yeah.
right? And then Sage View's kind of mopping the floor with Hillcrest, Meadow Lake, and Emma Lake today. So
Yeah.
Hole 8's tomorrow, good one there.
Yeah.
4 good holes, 2 par 5s, 2 par 3s, and then round out the front 9 with probably a par 4.
Yeah, so
So-
we're looking at 71.
We're looking at 35 for the
Or
front.
sorry,
probably.
35.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Good.
So
As long as a par 5 wins hole 8, which they should, then it
Yeah.
will be at a 35 heading into the back. So
yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
and Coop and I have already started mapping it out, sort of.
Yeah.
We
Sort
also
of. Yeah.
we also talked we need to do best driving range and best clubhouse.
Yes.
Oh,
because
right,
Those are going
right.
to get put on the map too.
Yes. Good point.
Ooh.
Rostern could be
I
up
didn't
there,
think about
brand
that.
new.
Rostern's in the mix for sure.
Yeah.
Probably have to omit the private clubs.
Yeah, probably.
They don't belong in there. They got
Yeah, I think that's fair.
They got massive facilities.
too
yeah.
much money.
Yeah.
Not
Um,
fair.
Okay. Well, I'll go first with the weeks then.
Best
as we
driving
begin.
range stuff. I have to think about that one too. Harv probably knows.
Silverwood.
There it is.
There it is. Yeah.
That'll be their
And
nominee.
Maybe we'll give
Perfect.
them.
They're already
Yeah.
getting in. They should be in already. They should have been in already a couple
They could-
times.
you know what?
We'll give you
You
the
know what?
driving range.
You know what? Tell you what. Driving range clubhouse combo for Silverwood.
Clubhouse. Definitely not their array of carts. Fleet of carts.
The fleet 4. Fleet. Yeah. Okay. So I'll go first with weeks. Started out a little bit slow, not much going on. We obviously had the pod last Monday, nothing on Tuesday. And then took a group cooking class on Wednesday. Went to Schoolhouse. Shout out to Schoolhouse in Regina.
Well, that place is awesome.
Unreal. Very cool. It's in a basement, which I was kind of off-putting at first. But we went in there. We did Gordon Ramsay's Cook Like a Star. You did that too, Beef
Yeah,
Wellington?
Beef Wellington.
Oh
yeah.
man, it was so much fun.
And
So if
good.
you're in the Regina area or you're from Moose Jaw or surrounding area, drive in there. We decided to do a group because I read some comments that if you just go as like a couple or
You paired up.
yeah, you get paired up with strangers and you cook as 4s. So
Yeah.
if you are going to go, make sure you go with another couple.
Okay.
We did a whole group, but a couple at worst, because then you cook with that couple, and it's a lot of fun. So we did that. Had a few social drinks there.
Yeah, I had to stay
Um,
home and dog sit, and I mean, I'm already
yeah.
an expert chef anyway, so
Yeah.
I didn't really need to go.
Yeah, took Bronell's wife, but not him, which was probably for the best. Then we had a social outing on Saturday. Went to the fish fry, the annual fish fry here in town, and they cook it the exact same way every year. And it's just we go on the last sitting, so they have to save fish for every sitting except for the last. So you go for the last one, and you get to eat as much as you can, as compared to be limited. So
Is
I
it
love doing
deep
that.
fried or just like pan fried?
Pan fried. So they soak them in beer for 24 hours. Then it's just pancake mix, salt and pepper, and then so much butter in the pan that it just fries like crazy.
Pancake mix.
Pancake mix.
So they're battered, yeah.
Yeah.
Like sweet.
I don't know. It's awesome.
No,
It's pretty good. I don't think so.
Hmm.
Yeah. So very good. And then
it's like not deep fried, but like fried, and then you flip and fried.
Shallow fried.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
the one I'm
I
looking
wasn't
for.
sure. I wasn't sure if we should talk about this in the pod, but I think it would be good. We also had a good friend of ours in Moose Jaw here, Adam Butler, passed away.
Yep.
And so we had his come and go that day, and as part of that, they have created the Adam Butler Junior Golf Fund here in Moose Jaw, which by the end of this year, I can't even imagine how much money is going to be in that, because big guy in the community, big loss, especially at our golf course. So condolences to his family. We had that. And then the next day, my wife went to Phoenix. She's been gone for 3 days now. And I know how guys always say it's like, that's not that hard to watch your kids. Well, 2, 3, 4 days, it starts to get a little bit of a grind. And you know what? I'm kind of starting to feel bad about these golf trips we go on, and you leave them around for 4 days.
Your kids are so old though.
My kids are old, so it's a little bit easier. Like they help me with lunches in the morning, stuff like that. But it's just like the fact of I got to move them around everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And stuff like that. So as much as I say TGL was the reason for the pod move, that played a bit of a role last night's move. But yeah, so I'm ready for her to get back. She doesn't get back till Thursday, so still got a couple days to go. But yeah, they're alive, which is good, and hope to keep them that way until she gets back. So with that, a couple social outings. I had 19 drinks this week. Yeah, Saturday was a bit heavy. So I'm at 211 on the year. But we did have 8 days between pods. I walked 53 kilometers. It's getting warmer out. Walks are getting longer. So I'm at 399, so 133 drinks. So
Still like 70 in the hole.
Way in the hole.
will you shut up? So
way in the hole.
just wait here.
Yeah.
So we talked about needing to have enough drinks to beat the months, right? So I was
Yeah.
1 for 1. So I'm at 43 available drinks this month, and I'm at 59 drinks. So I think I'm going to lose March.
One
too.
and two.
You can't even win.
I'm
One
going to
and two.
lose. I'm going to lose March. Oh, actually, that was. Oh no, cutoff was March 3rd. I only had 3 that week, so the majority are in March. Yeah.
And you're gonna lose June, and you're gonna lose July, and you're gonna lose August,
Six
and
and
you're gonna
six is
lose
in play.
September.
6 is in play, and then
500,
Christmas.
yeah. And
And
then,
then
yeah,
Christmas.
you're toast.
Uh,
It's done.
6 and 6. That's what I'm shooting for. 500. So that's my week.
I can go. I don't have a ton. I did talk a little bit last week about our hot water heater boiler system. Friend of the pod, Jordan came by, took a peek. Yeah, I don't know why they did this like this, but this doesn't make any sense. So you're going to have 2 options. Replace it like it currently is. If you're going to live here forever, I don't recommend that you do this. Or you can put in this boiler system and it's going to cost about double. So I
Yes.
don't know what the answer is yet. We haven't kind of really gotten a quote from him.
Well,
He
you just bought a
gave me
golf
some
cart,
round-
so
round
probably
numbers.
not a ton of cash floating around.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Priorities.
I heard.
My
I
water
thought
heater's
that
hot water
before.
in my house or a golf cart.
It's just sitting in the
Sitting
ground.
in the garage right now. It's hilarious that he's talking about needing a new water heater as we're looking at the golf cart.
It's right there. Yeah.
So
right
we'll
in
see.
front of us.
We'll see.
Don't
My-
forget the fresh set of wheels and extra batteries over here.
Well, you can have those batteries though.
Yeah.
We are
Oh,
probably leaning the more expensive route because we are hoping to be here longer than 5 to 7 years. So we'll probably go that route. But
This
That's
is your
funny.
forever home, isn't it?
I would say, yeah,
Forever for
Yeah.
now.
forever for now. Yeah, at least
Yeah.
until Finn moves out.
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah. He's
We
got
did
10
do
years.
fish fry. Matt didn't really.
Oh
touch
yeah,
on our
I
fish
forgot
fry
to talk.
Saturday
Canoop
night.
was there across the table. From me. Yeah. Whoops.
Oh, whatever.
So not, I guess one of my biggest week of the year. I think 5 drinks this week, so it gets me to 37 on the year.
No, you had more than that one time.
Didn't you?
Oh,
You don't
yeah,
go-
you're right.
you don't go week
9
by
or
week?
something. No, I just
Oh.
add
Oh.
running total.
Oh yeah, I got week by week.
No,
It's actually very depressing.
yeah,
I
that's why I
believe it.
don't do it.
I'll go next. Bronell never goes last, so I'll go next here. Water wet. I got another stone chip in my windshield.
No
so
way.
there's
It's
that.
got to be a you thing.
I'm
Has to
starting
be.
to think so that I'm
Has to be.
cursed somehow. But I went to get it fixed, and like the one is gigantic. So they looked at the one like, yeah, we could fix that. Where's the other one? The guy like he's like, yeah, we can't fix that, so we're not fixing the other one. It makes no sense. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I just leave this now until I need a new windshield. But so that happened. Got a golf lesson yesterday, so that's 3 of 4 that I'm getting.
Right.
And I think the irons are good, but then we went to driver yesterday, and it was just, I don't know.
It was everywhere.
Well, it was just like,
One miss or 2?
no, just one, but like I was hitting like 250 yards.
So are you?
Oh,
So
yeah.
your path is really far in to out, right? Is it the same with the driver?
No, now I'm out 10 with everything.
Oh,
Hopefully. I think your sim is fucked too. Because I go there and do the same thing, and it's like 0.5 out to in. Or maybe his is. I don't know. One of them
Yeah,
is
one
not
of them-
right.
one of them. interesting.
I would lean Canoops being
Yeah.
messed up, but
So yeah, so I'm gonna have to get to the driving range because like even now, like you want to change the driver head that I was using to more loft and all this stuff, and I just feel like Sims like they're
Yeah.
not.
You gotta be outside. You gotta
Yeah,
see the ball
I gotta
fly.
see it fly.
or
to,
you
like-
got to be at SoFi.
Well, no, it
That's
doesn't
you can
even
see it
pick
fly
those
for
up.
30, 40 yards.
And then the last thing I wanted to bring up. So yesterday, because we didn't pod, we went for like a family walk, and I already knew my kids were being pieces of shit the whole like evening from school on, and I'm like, this isn't gonna go well. So first they wanted to ride their bikes, and that didn't work. So then they were pissed off about that. Then we're walking, and they want to go to the park, and they're like freaking out. So I'm like, that's it, we're going home. So I like grab my son, like carrying him like piggyback on the way home, and he's like freaking out, like, no, I want to go to the park. And I'm like, you're not, man, you're just not. Like, you can get down and walk. And he like tries to run back to the park. So I like grab him by the arm, and I'm like just like kind of like pulling him along. And I swear to God, this vehicle pulls over
No.
to the side of the road because I think they thought I was kidnapping this kid.
You don't look like a predator, huh?
I didn't think so, but like then they heard me, like I think like they waited there for like the longest time. Like we walked by him and everything, and I was just like talking to him, and I think they like maybe realized the situation because then they just drove away. But that's 100% they thought I was happening.
Wow.
That I was abducting this kid. So
Good for him putting on a show like that.
yeah, like it was a whole ordeal. And then yeah. Anyways, I had one drink this week at the
Social.
social.
Oh, yeah, you had that with me. I thought you might have stuck around for a few more.
No, I only stayed for like another 20 minutes for the rest of the speeches and
Gotcha.
whatnot, and then
Gotcha.
so I'm at 86 on the year.
All right.
It's just tables and dealing with Eddie Munster. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Why are they so dirty?
He's always dirty. Oh, you mean the tables? Yeah,
Yes, the
but
tables.
no, Eddie Munster's always dirty now at home because
Yeah,
he's
your
just
dog.
in the out like the backyard's just a war zone.
Oh, man. So I have a
'Cause it's
white
just-
dog.
Yeah,
So I think the white dog's kind of good because I can actually see all the mud on him. Like
Yeah.
my brother has a brown dog. Like you can't even tell that dog's dirty.
yeah,
At least the white dog's good. Like yours, like the lab, or sorry, golden retriever.
yeah. You can see a little bit.
You can see a
but
little, but not all of it.
No.
Like so, if you're dealing with that war zone out back,
Yeah.
it's like I think he's a little bit wet.
Well,
you
and
don't
he
realize
goes
how
into
wet
the,
he
he
is.
goes into the garden and starts like biting things, and
Oh,
like,
yeah.
he's just fucking into everything now.
Fucking dogs.
Dogs, man.
Worth it, absolutely worth it.
Mm.
Other than that, really didn't do much this week. Hockey is officially over for both
Nice.
kids, other than 3-on-3 tournament this weekend, but that's whatever.
Yep.
Went to the AAA game with DTG. We were all there. Maddie
Yeah.
didn't want to sit with us for some reason, but
Sorry,
the
had
three,
other people there.
the three of us sat together, so that was good.
I think that was the first time the four of us have been on a non-golf course public setting since last year.
Yeah,
We've
could be.
been
a
at
while.
anything?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Canoop and I wore the same hat.
Yep.
AAA's won.
Hilarious.
Other than that, yeah, not much going on. Baseball's starting up, so I was like, okay, we're going to get a month off. No, we're like practicing twice a week.
That reminds me, I got to check
You
that
are?
score.
twice a week.
Wow. Sundays and Thursdays. I think that's twice.
Good for you. Are you? But
Maybe
you
not
are
on
coaching
Sundays.
too, so you have to put together a plan.
No, I'm not head coaching.
Oh, you're not.
I'm not
Well,
fucking
that's a
doing
big
any
break, though.
planning.
It's just grounders for an hour.
I'll be head
Yeah.
coaching once we start in May. That team,
Uh,
the host team.
Mm. Oh, the oh.
AAA games 1-1. Second period.
In Assiniboia.
In Assiniboia tonight.
Giants
Yep.
scored in the power play.
Assiniboia won the senior league as well, didn't they?
Oh, did they?
Those fuckers. Yeah, that's it for me. 10 drinks this week, so pretty light week actually.
Yep.
For you, yeah.
Yep. Thanks, man. 147 and 82.
Nice.
147.
Well, I'm not even at a drink a day yet. Jesus Christ. Let's talk Valspar.
Yeah, we can do Valspar. We'll do TGL. I announced first, but we'll talk about Valspar
Yeah,
first.
Well, here's the thing. Like, why is TGL on the PGA website when it's not really affiliated?
They're hand in
They
hand.
own it.
Oh,
they
they
talk-
own it?
They own part of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
and
I
half
thought it
PGA
was just
Tour
Tiger
players.
and Rory and
Yeah.
like outside investors.
No.
PGA Tour players.
Half the questions they ask those guys are about their play on the PGA Tour.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good tie-in.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Victor
Viktor Hovland gets his 7th win
Yeah.
and
Cut, win.
and first since 2023, which I thought was a little weird.
I did miss
You
that.
know you're not playing well when my son's sitting down when we're watching on Sunday. He's like, Viktor Hovland's good again? Like,
from Hayes.
he knew enough. He knew how bad he was
Yeah.
playing to see. There's a name I haven't seen in a while.
And I mean, he was bad.
Bad.
Like, and then that tweet he put out where he just said "stupid, stupid game."
Yeah.
about golf. I
Yeah.
thought that was pretty good. He did also say that he hit some disgusting shots
Mm-hmm.
and still beat JT.
Mm-hmm.
So
Crazy.
I think his quest to be Scotty Scheffler.
I mean,
Of
he's
last
got
year.
lots of high finishes.
Yeah.
We'll get to
But
that.
the-
I
Yeah,
got a
we'll get
good
to JT in a
comment
minute.
for that,
Yeah.
But
Yeah, like
yeah,
Vic-
I don't know. Like he,
Well, it was kind of crazy because at one point there, JT made a birdie to go up 3, and then Victor immediately made like an 18-footer or something like that to keep it at 2,
Yeah.
which in hindsight was huge because then JT immediately bogeys.
Yeah.
Now it's back down to 1, and it's just like, okay, tighten the butt a little bit.
and then charm the snake pit, as the headline said today.
Oh, is that what it said?
Yeah.
They made some clutch putts coming down the stretch.
Is it the snake pit or the bear trap that people is not actually that hard?
The
Both.
Bear trap?
Bear
The
trap.
snake pit isn't even that hard. The one hole's the hardest hole in the course, and then the one hole's the 6th easiest.
Well, I thought
It
the
And then the-
depends. Like if it's windy at the bear trap, it's impossible.
Yeah, I think the snake. Yeah, it is the snake pit that's the harder of them because I think they said on the telecast it's the 4th hardest finishing stretch.
Mm.
Muirfield, I can't remember the other 2, but yeah, it's just like they'd give them these names. They say they're super hard, and then if you can go and charm the snake pit, if you will, puts you in a great position to win, and that's exactly what happened. Like JT didn't really. He had 1 bogey and then par finish, and Vic goes out and gets those 2 birdies, and it's over.
I mean, it's no fatal 4 at the Hillcrest, but
No, not for us.
I mean, I didn't have much else for Vic. Like, there's not much in this old tourney.
what was he
recap.
like 30, 35 to 1 to win? And
I think he was
I
a
don't
little
think
higher than that.
anyone was betting him.
There weren't.
Everyone was betting Tommy Fleetwood at 11 to 1,
Oh yeah.
which is insane.
But
What did he
still
finish,
finished
like
high.
15th.
But still, like, at those odds,
Yeah.
how many wins does he have on the PGA Tour?
0.
So yeah, JT was second.
I
He was
know.
kind of leading this for a good chunk of this tournament. I mean, he's got some high finishes, but I think it's not as much like Scotty Scheffler, but more like a Brett Quigley year where he just have a bunch of high with no wins. Or David Hearn. He had another good year where he got a bunch of high finishes and didn't win.
Wow.
But
That's quite the comparison, yeah.
I mean,
He was waiting to pull those out.
yeah, I researched guys who had good seasons without wins. So
Yeah, I mean, JT when he poured that one in to go up 3, it was just like, oh boy, he is feeling it.
Yeah.
This thing is over. And then I was very, very close to turning it off. And so I wanted to watch Hovland's putt. He made it. I'm like, okay, I'll turn it on. I'm going to stick around in the house. And then, yep, sure enough, JT makes that quick bogey, and it's like, okay, we better pit in here.
Yeah.
And it was a really good finish.
And then what hole did Hovland hit that unbelievable iron shot on? Just landed on and rolled up 16, I think. Yeah.
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 But
then 17 is the par 3, and then made birdie there, and then
yeah.
bogeyed in.
But I mean, JT's good week did continue. We'll get into TGL. He did win the TGL today. So
he won, or his team won it for him?
His team won.
his team won, yeah.
I'm
But-
starting to really dislike JT, and I don't know why.
Really?
We've disliked him for years.
Yeah, but like
We've-
even more. Like he's got rid of the bacon collars. That was a big
That was a big
part.
card. Yeah.
Like that was a big con to his game.
It's
but
just his face, I think. Just
don't
everything about his face.
maybe it's hanging around Horschel and
and Cantley.
Yeah.
Cantley.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be that.
But he likes Spieth and Ricky, too. So those guys are okay
Yeah,
in my
maybe.
books.
They are buddies, yep.
Speaking of Horschel, yeah, he was 4th. I guess he was just doing the prep work for TGL this week.
Yep.
He's unbearable. Like,
Yeah.
I saw some of the highlights from last week, and him just going crazy after making
Now,
that putt.
now
That's
that
so
said,
staged.
Oh,
It's not
tonight
even
was
funny.
that said, wait till you see tonight's highlights.
Really?
He threw his putter. He made the longest putt. It was 18 feet. It was the longest putt on the TGL all year. It said.
Yeah.
I thought
With the
Sahith's
hammer
other-
thrown.
Oh, with the hammer thrown, because Sahith's was longer. A couple.
Oh,
weeks
I don't
ago.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But anyway, he rips off his hat, throws his putter, and he goes, "My house. This is my house." It was hilarious.
What a
Oh
loser.
man,
I cannot.
it was
stand
something. But yeah, we're gonna get into that. The other thing to the JT tie-in, I'm sure you got Bud Cauley on there, but
No.
Bud Cauley. Oh, okay. Bud Cauley coming off the Players. It's like, oh, Bud Cauley's kind of good again, and then he goes and has a really good week again this week. Like, That's a
his
talk about
card.
a turnaround there.
He just kept his card
Yep.
these 2 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah. As much as Horschel is a complete loser in the cunt lay category, that shot he hit left-handed was something else.
Oh, unbelievable.
That's arguably everybody's shot of the week. Probably should be
Might be the best shot of all time.
It
better than that Sung J M shot from the
Oh
bunker.
my god, that shot!
Yes.
I was gonna say
Yes, I
something,
was
so
trying to
you
remember
probably
which shot it was,
You
but
probably
yes.
forgot about it, and then you fucking bring it up.
No, but let's not gloss over that. It was a full swing, flipped over club, left-handed.
Yeah,
Got onto the green. Sure, if he misses the putt, it might not be as good, but
Then he makes the
like
putt.
it's
Yeah.
it was an incredible shot. Like
that's
if you take just the fact that it happened in the middle of a regular event, it's one of the best
the
shots ever.
difficulty of flushing that shot when it's flipped over like that is
Yeah.
And to have that good of a
Crazy.
left-handed
For it to
swing.
just go straight, like
yeah,
you have like a
a
club
sliver.
head this big with no grooves on it
Yeah,
because the toe.
and then
it
landed
just-
on the green and stop.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yes.
although probably a better chance of him hitting that shot than me hitting a 3-iron flush.
I like his odds from there than you just hitting regular from right there.
Yeah, anybody.
And you are left-handed.
Any left-handed golfer is what I'm trying to get at. Jacob Bridgman, another big week.
Yes.
Is he your guy now?
Yeah, I wrote down my guy. Yeah, it's an impressive run that guy's on.
Playing
Who
again
else?
this week.
I don't know.
That's-
I
think
would
you
imagine
did.
so.
Yeah.
Patton Kazire withdrew. That shouldn't be surprised. 'Cause this is a known hard course,
And
and he
Yeah,
only likes
punted his-
easy courses. He
punted
said.
his putter.
That was him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bent it.
Oh, that's the tweet that they deleted when I looked at it today.
Yeah.
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 Kicked
Yeah.
his putter
That
up
was
in the air and bent it.
unbelievable. I love that.
That was gonna be my shot of the week, his putt, because then they led to that.
The putter kick.
it's
Yeah,
just
that was an
hilarious that-
amazing kick.
Yes.
Yeah.
The fact that he kicked it so hard that it bent it is the
I've-
craziest part.
And
I
that
didn't
could
think you
go
could do that.
so wrong. Like if you like catch that head of the putter like on your shin, like that would
Oh
hurt
yeah, you
so
could kick
bad.
it into your face even. Yeah.
Yeah. We got a lot of temper tantrums this week. Sahith Tagala threw his club after the slightest errant of a shot.
Yeah,
Like
that
it
was
wasn't even
weird.
that bad.
Yeah,
I think
he
he was,
whipped that
like,
thing.
T4 or something at the time.
Well, I checked.
T10.
It was like 20th or something like
That's
that.
it.
But
I
still,
thought it was top
Yeah.
10. But
And you're
was-
saving the best temper tantrum for last, right?
Adam had one.
Yes.
Like, I watched that video probably 3 times today. It honestly looks like he went out of his way
That's what
to
I
find a
I think he
sprinkler.
did. Well, the first time I saw it, I watched it. I'm like, there's no way that he just slammed that on the ground. He saw a sprinkler head and smashed it.
Yeah.
He just didn't think that it was going to be pressurized, I guess,
Yeah.
and
Just-
go off.
just trying to smash the actual club. You think?
Well, I think he was
Just
trying to break something.
Just break something.
Yes, he was trying to break something, and he saw
Yeah,
a
I don't
sprinkler
think
head.
he
He's like,
was.
I'm going to smash the sprinkler head, and then it went off.
He's not really a guy that does it. Kind of
And they
thing.
just
He's-
stood on it.
That was
Yeah.
classic
Try to
Canadian.
fix
He's like,
it. Yeah.
sorry.
Like he's got to get fined for that.
Oh,
No,
big
like
deal.
all these guys
Yeah.
should be getting fined for this stuff.
But them saying that he should be DQ'd was a little much. I
oh,
think.
not DQ.
DQ'd is absurd.
Yeah.
Fine his ass a little bit and
Yeah.
move on.
Like you would think, like why aren't they fining them for this stuff? Like it's just free money to the PGA Tour.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Like no one's gonna stop doing it.
the
and you
fines they
fine
give
them.
out in the NFL.
Exactly. Like it's free money.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here's a big story. Kevin Kisner made the cut.
Very big story.
Yeah. Now golf is not a hobby. It's not a hobby.
He got
again.
paid for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got paid this week. He finished T70, but
He got paid a
he
little
still-
bit for it.
He got paid a little bit to
Did
play
they give
this
him a
week.
big check for
probably-
$32,000 or whatever?
He probably would have made more money working the booth, but he got paid a little for golfing this week.
What is? Oh, I'll look it up while you're going. I was just wondering what his made miscut little pattern looks like.
Yeah.
Kiz?
Yeah.
Miscut.
I think you know what it is, yeah.
Miscut
Well, I wanna-
70th.
Pretty clear.
would be my guess. And then Connors, I know you have it for Canadians, but he did finish 8th. But it is a one to bring up before that because he is now 23rd in the world, his highest ranking ever.
Yes.
3 top 10s in a row. I mean, I'm hoping that he's not peaking too early here with
I didn't
what's
see him on
coming
the
up in 2 weeks.
I didn't see him on the odds. Is he playing this week? He's won the Texas Open before. I didn't see him on there.
He's donned the boots before.
Yeah. The first Monday cue to win. That was the whole
But
thing.
he won the Valero. This is the Houston.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Canadians. The
Same
rest of the
tournament,
Canadians?
but different.
Yes. Sorry.
Same, but
I just watched that
He-
movie the other night. It's so good.
He had he's played 4 events this year, missed the cut in all of them but one, and then going back to last year, he
Kisner?
Yeah.
6 events he made 1 cut.
Oh, yeah.
So out of his last 10, he's made 2 cuts.
What was his pay? Does it show the
I'm sure
Pay
we
there?
could figure it out.
Just go to his
40K.
earnings. Go up to the top.
$42,000, and then whatever he made this week.
The big check.
About the same.
We don't care.
Be right there. At the
Canadians. The rest.
Yeah.
Of them.
17.
17 grand. You said 32.
Hughes was T36, and then Connor's T8, and then Svensson, Silverman, and Sprinkler Boy all missed the cut. Svensson's been struggling.
Very much so, yeah.
Bad. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ace's birthday shots of the week. Stephen Fisk had an ace, and then Sam Ryder dunked an ace on Sunday,
Unreal.
and his card read birdie, birdie, bogey, birdie, bogey, ace in that kind of 6-hole stretch there to finish the back
crazy.
nine.
Psycho.
Birthdays. Bruno just wrote down Gino birthday. I'm assuming that's the caddy.
Gino Benelli, yeah.
Okay, so it was his birthday, and then Charlie Hall turned 29, so
That's it, eh?
ripped a pack of cigs and probably threw up. Shots of the week, I think every what? She did that famously before a round a few weeks ago.
Just the delivery. You're good with those.
I
You're
was
good with those.
thinking- Yeah, okay. Okay.
Shot of the week, I think everyone's is Billy Horschel's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Knoop said the putt that led to the kick.
Actually, mine's Sam Ryder's, because if you dunk any shot, it's mine.
Dunk is a
Yeah.
dunk.
It's the best.
Dunk's a dunk.
News.
TGL. Got a lead.
Sure.
Yeah.
TGL's over.
That's the.
Is it coming back? We don't know.
Uh,
Is it adding more teams?
I don't know. I mean, you guys don't like it, but I will say the regular season. Okay, I can get behind not watching some of the if it's on, it'll be on.
Yeah.
But the playoffs were very good.
I don't think you should be allowed to deny a hammer.
Yeah, that's
So-
part of it. You
But
still
they
lose the
changed-
hole.
Oh, so they changed it. So before, when it first started, you could throw the hammer and the other team didn't have to accept it.
Yeah.
And so they're just accepting it for fun, I think, just for sex appeal or whatever. But now, if you throw the hammer and you decline it, the team that throws it automatically wins the hole.
They just
Okay.
So
pick
there's
up.
strategy now. Because if you accept it, it's worth 2. If you don't, you lose the hole. So
Okay.
now it actually changes things because they were down. So in the final today, they were down 3-0, and they had all 3 of their hammers left. So they're down 3-0 with 4 holes left, and they could automatically win 3 holes if the other team declines.
Yeah, so
it's
they're down 3.
strategic. They're keeping their
Cantley
hammers
hits
down.
it to 5 feet. They throw the hammer, and whoever else who was going against hit it to 15, and they just accepted it. Or they just declined it.
Declined it. They're like, yeah.
Because they know they're probably going to miss that putt.
Mm-hmm.
And so by
And
by
Cantley's
the
probably
time-
going to make.
better.
Yeah. So it changed when they changed that rule. The hammer became way better now because you can actually get points for it.
Yeah.
And then so naturally the other team kept their hammer till the very end. So they were now down. They throw the hammer at the start. The other team has no choice but to accept it because otherwise it's tied. So
Mhm.
now the final hole was for 2, and they could have lost. So it's like you could choose. Do we want to ensure a tie and go to a chip off, or do we want to potentially lose the match? And they almost lost.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
just like those changes were great.
Cam Young just missed that chip for Eagle.
Just.
Whizzed right by the hole.
The best part of that is it gives us another game to play this summer.
Yeah. I like that. Yep.
I know. Habs are getting kicked.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
I guess
actually s-
congratulations to the Atlanta
Wow. Yeah, that
Hawks
team's
Drive,
unbearable.
whatever they're
But-
called.
Falcons. It's all the same.
Ashers.
I'm actually quite surprised at how much I enjoyed it. I'm not a big sim golf guy. I don't like playing indoors, but I've just liked 3 things about it. The holes are cool, which Knoop's made fun of.
No, they're not.
It's
They are-
fast paced.
Their holes are cool.
They're neat to look at. They're,
Oh my god.
Wow.
there's
Lava.
different strategies of which way to go. Like they have options on where to go. It's not just
Okay.
your
Yeah,
basic
sure.
pitch
I'll-
PGA
yeah.
Tour course.
Yeah.
Yep.
They play lots of Led Zeppelin all over the speakers, so there's another one.
Yep.
And the third and decisive factor for me is that Canuck doesn't really like it, so that makes me like it.
That's fair.
Mm.
I think
That should've been number one.
only thing that makes it okay is how they did the 50 yards and in and the putting. Like if it was just like all sim, like it would have just been stupid.
Oh
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
putting makes it, and the
Yeah,
lights up on the green.
I'm
and-
curious to see if it comes back, what changes they'll make, because I know the tough part about the green is that it's the same shape. They can move the pins around, but they have some of those big slopes and stuff.
Yes.
It'd be interesting to see if they can make just like more slight changes
Yeah.
to it rather than have those big slopes.
They don't
and
need 11
tiers
at
and
Deer
stuff.
Valley.
Yeah.
I was surprised they didn't change the green up at all. Right? Because that
Like-
big hump right in the middle was there all season, wasn't it?
No, they change it every hole.
Oh.
Oh, you're talking about the bunker and then the hump? Yeah. The
Yeah.
green complex itself
Yeah.
was the exact same shape.
Yeah.
They just moved the pin.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe.
Well, they return it, don't
And they turn it.
yeah, they
Yeah.
turn it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's more, I'm curious to see if they'll produce another like top to go on that spinning thing. So then every
Yes.
week they have a different green complex, or they have a rotation of 3, so it's not the same shape
Yeah.
and turned and stuff like that. But I mean, limited in what you can do with a fixed thing, especially with all those gears or whatever
Yeah.
they talk about underneath. Probably takes a lot to put a new top on it.
Yeah.
But
If they can get Scotty and Spieth, or even one of the two, and
yeah,
I think Spieth.
Well, they're
For
going to get
sure.
a live team.
Who
I
knows?
think
No,
I think
we'll
I think
see.
it'll expand to next year to 10 or 8. 2 more teams next year.
Be playing on Monday at 2 p.m.
Here we go.
Wednesday at 8 a.m. They got to get all those
They
games in. So
8
yeah.
a.m.
they only did days on the one day, and it was a holiday, man.
different times. every
7
week.
p.m. Eastern.
Well, yeah, right now.
Yeah,
This
what's wrong
week?
with that?
Nothing this week.
It's playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. TGL's done.
Yep.
We'll see what happens for next year. Bigger news, the menu for Scotty Scheffler's Masters meal is out. And I think it's the same as last time.
You just added a
Yeah.
couple comedic aspects.
The
like
ravioli? Yeah.
Because that's what he cut himself on when he had to miss time.
Oh,
Opening
that's
a can
what it
of
was?
ravioli.
Hmm.
Or making ravioli. I don't know.
No
if it was a
prison
can.
food?
I don't think it was Chef Boyardee that he was eating, but
He's probably making it. You're right.
And no prison
Scratch.
food, I guess.
yeah.
So
Oh,
not
yeah, that
all
would've
the
been good.
jokes, but
Yeah.
yeah. Speaking of Scotty, he made some comments about how the game is still divided, and depending on who you read these comments from, they were either very harsh or just kind of a guy saying, "Yeah, we should get back together." Ask those guys why. So there
Mhm.
was a bit of a confusion about to how mad or not mad or shots or jabs he was taking, but
Yeah.
depending on which golf reporter covered it. So that happened. Now next, I guess, Angela Stanford was named the 2026 USA Solheim Cup captain. If you guys are familiar with her work.
Remind us. Remind us. Yeah.
She has 7 wins and 1 major, the 2018 Evian Championship.
Oh, yeah, that year.
Oh yeah, that year.
I mean, we were doing the pod at that time, but I don't remember that one bit.
Nope. Well,
So-
that was infancy.
Yeah. Next, I guess I don't want to talk.
We were just doing foursomes back then.
Yep.
Bronell posted this idea from Wesley Bryan for a course that has 6 par 5s, 6 par 4s, 6 par 3s, no bunkers, no actual rough. It's just like intermediate rough. The fairways are only 10 yards wide and very small greens.
No bunkers is on there?
Yeah.
I don't like it anymore.
I was
I
gonna
liked
say,
it.
This is just Madge. This is just Madge Lake, isn't it? This exists. Eastern Saskatchewan. Come on, Wesley.
I mainly brought it up because of we were doing all the talk we've been having about
Yep.
the bracket and having back-to-back par 5s or back-to-back par 3s or 3 par 5s on 1-9. Like, why can't we? Like, why traditionally
Mm-hmm.
it's frowned upon because everyone thinks it's stupid, but why is it stupid?
No,
I actually don't hate the 3-3-3.
what if you
each
just
line.
went 6-6-6 in a row?
3 4s, then 3 5s, then 3 3s to
No.
finish or something like
6 3s, 6 4s, 6 5s to finish.
that. Yeah.
Why is that dumb? I know you're looking at me like that's dumb, but how's it any different than 3-3-3?
That's dumb. That one's dumb.
Yeah. but why not? You just got to get the 3-3 or the 6-3s out of the way
Those
right
are the
off the bat.
warm-up holes.
Yeah, exactly.
But everyone always,
billion
everyone
over
makes
and-
fun of it every time there's back-to-back of the same, and if it's not par fours.
Mhm.
Why can there be back-to-back fours? Why can there be 4 par
'Cause there's
fours in a
way
row?
more- You
They're
kinda
more
have to have
common,
fours
yeah.
back to 'em.
But why can you have 5 in a row? Like, isn't that the same as having 2 par 5s in a row? No one talks about having 5 par 4s in a row, being stupid.
I don't know.
Man has a point.
Mm-hmm. I don't have an argument against.
Yeah. Just make it more common.
Next.
Just once in a while.
Just once in a
Mix it
while.
in.
Just mix it in. Clint Pridmore won a long drive competition doing a Happy Gilmore swing.
Yes, I posted that.
Yeah.
Unreal.
In jeans and cowboy boots. Happy Gilmore
boots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He's a
436.
factory, man.
436 yards.
You should
Happy
did
Gilmore
you
swing.
watch
I
it?
watched it,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
I didn't see the cowboy boots.
Yeah,
but
and jeans.
fuck.
It's hilarious to watch. And then I saw one came in my algorithm, this guy that does like a pump before.
Yeah. And
That
the
goes
ball
the
speed's
whole
like
way almost.
238 or something like that.
246, I think.
Yeah,
I saw.
something high.
Yeah.
And just like the pump seems weird to do.
Yes.
He must break a million clubs.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
But wild stuff. The evolution of long drive.
Yep. Miles Russell won the Sage Valley Junior Invitational, one of the most prestigious junior events in the United States.
Here comes Chuck Woods.
He was 25th out of 36 golfers.
Yeah,
so
there it
it's
is.
not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, top 2/3, I'm sure. Or I guess not.
I guess not, no.
And
just
Ty
outside.
Trump was dead last in the female
Yeah.
category. So Chuck's got a long way to go to catch old Miles there. And then
So was Tiger there watching her and her son or his son?
we'll get to that.
Oh,
Matt.
okay. Sorry. All right, go.
Is that
That's
her
his next-
daughter?
Yes.
Oh.
That's the next lead in.
Yeah.
It's a good
yeah,
lead in.
Tiger is dating Vanessa Trump. Please give them their privacy.
Like, that is the most ridiculous post I've ever seen.
That honestly
Announcing that
feels
you're-
like she has hacked his account or something like that. Like that does not sound like any of the pre-written Tiger Woods tweets.
The craziest part was that he posted it to say, hey, we're in a relationship, and then please respect our privacy.
yeah. Who
Okay.
took the picture?
Yeah.
And also, why
Chuck.
post it then?
It's weird. Yeah.
Like, why do
Very
you need to
weird.
post it to respect our privacy? Just don't post it.
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't that be more private?
Yes.
And why is her last name still Trump?
Doesn't want to do the paperwork.
She also probably
Couldn't afford the change back? Like,
Well, there's probably a
there's
prenup there. I
process,
guess.
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But she
still.
probably gets some pretty decent perks for having that last name. So
oh, I'd
Yeah,
imagine.
death
but-
threats
Yeah.
and everything.
wow, not in Florida. She's pretty sure
Yeah.
she's okay there.
Yeah.
She's adored there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that old Donald Trump's just collecting goats, eh?
Yeah.
Gretzky, Tiger. Who's next?
Yeah. I don't
Ben.
know.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Big Ben.
Criminals, they flock together.
How old is she? That lady?
47.
Yeah, she doesn't look that old.
No, she turns 48 in December.
Wow.
Hmm.
He's doing well for
And-
himself.
Tiger turns 49 in December, right?
Was it
Isn't her-
50 this year?
Yeah.
Or is it 50 next year?
I'm not sure.
He's 50 this year.
Anyways,
coming
It
up.
is this year?
Carlos Ortiz, Patrick Reed, and Jason Kokrak qualified for the Open Championship through the Asian Tour. Sergio Garcia just missed out, so that's a tough one there, but for Canoop, I guess.
Yep.
And then just around the world, the Champions Tour, the Hogue Classic, won by Miguel Angel Jimenez.
Oh, he did win, eh?
Yep. Stephen Alker was 5th, Weir was 33rd, and Stephen Ames was 52nd. On the DP World Tour, the only other tournament this week, the Porsche Singapore Open, won by Richard Mansell. Came a long way from falling in that bunker a couple years ago.
That's right.
Young Tom McKibben was 3rd, so the live guy there. And the Bullet was 5th. Aaron Cockrell didn't play. The big story this one is Wednesday night, overnight, they got 9 inches of rain. And the greens crew worked tirelessly, and they were cutting and mowing greens by 5 p.m. the next day.
Wow.
Crazy.
9 inches.
That's a full summer for us.
Yep.
Hillcrest would be closed down for the year if we got 9 inches in one day.
Probably.
Like a
Just
lot.
wouldn't open again.
Damn right.
Let it green up.
Yeah. That's
the
it for
valley would
news.
be done.
The valley would hole 11 and just be a lake.
Yeah, it'd be gone.
All those drainage things there work really well.
Man.
Pick
All right.
recap, I guess, before
No.
making the cut.
Making the cut first. Yep.
Okay, so I got making the cut. Valspar, the paintbrush. So I did paint. So I did making the cut colors.
What was the last one? Oh, you had was it seasons or what was the really basic one you had a little while back?
I don't know. Was it colors?
Days of the week or months or something. It was something.
I don't know, but colors.
It might have been
Anyways.
colors. You
I
might
was
have
trying, I'm like, this is too
You
good.
might
I
have
probably
done
did
so
this
earlier.
before. No, anyways, so you have to keep
Are
four,
you looking
cut
it up?
four.
Okay.
What's that?
what it was.
No.
Okay.
Colors. Keep four, cut four. If you cut them, like nothing can be that color in the world.
Oh, Harv's going back to this.
So
He's inevitable.
you got black, blue, red, green, yellow, orange, purple, or white.
Black, blue, red.
Green, yellow, orange, purple, or white.
Black, red, blue, and green. Keeping them those.
Those are the ones you're keeping?
Yeah.
So cut in yellow. So what color is the sun?
Red.
Red.
Well, orange, because you didn't say it.
Oh, white.
So it can
Could be
it
white.
Could be orange.
Oh, you
No,
cut
he
in
cut
white.
orange.
Orange is in there too.
Oh, fuck.
Orange and yellow
Black,
are both
blue, red, green, yellow, purple.
orange.
Orange and white.
Orange and white. Yeah, I'll do that. I like black and red. I like blue and green. Blue for the sky, green for the grass.
mean-
black and red.
Purple's the most obvious cut there is.
I think so.
Yeah.
I had to give you one easy one.
Yeah, that's one easy
What
one.
about white?
No grimace though?
Yeah, I guess so.
White, get rid of snow.
What color uniforms would the Vikings wear? I guess.
Yep.
That's right.
White, get rid of
I
snow.
know you got to
Easy.
keep
Yeah.
two already then.
Well, black and yellow are kept for sure, and so are red and blue. So those are my four.
I'm gonna keep blue, green, yellow, and white.
Blue,
What?
green.
So cutting black, cutting purple, cutting orange, and red.
You're
I
right.
like orange, but
I might have to go white, red, blue, and green.
For Chiefs.
Well, yeah, and just cut black and keep white instead of black. Probably for the best.
Yeah, you just go real dark shade. Real dark shade.
Actually, no. I said
He's
before.
cutting black? I don't think you can say that.
No, I'm going back because I said white, no snow. No snow. I'm black. I'm back to black. No white.
he cut it for white too.
Oh. This one's tough for me because I don't see color really. So I got to keep black. Can't risk it. Black, blue. I mean, would have had to keep red, but I don't have hair anymore. So that one can go.
Red can go.
Oh man.
Cutting green's tough because I mean, what color would a golf course be?
Well, some of those are brown, right?
Brown. Yeah, brown's not in here.
Boise State blue.
I hate those blue football fields and blue tennis courts. They can
Really?
all fuck off. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I'll keep black, blue, red.
And green. Same as mine. You can't cut green.
I did.
You know what? I'm gonna
Ow.
keep orange.
It's a good color.
All right.
it.
Basketballs,
Oranges.
oranges, Astros.
All right.
yeah.
I didn't even take into account the things I'm going to lose by cutting those other colors. I just picked the best colors.
Yeah, purple's the easiest cut.
Yeah, for sure it is. Yep.
You're right.
Eggplants.
Yeah, pick
Okay.
recap.
Pick recap. Yep.
Okay, so Bronell had all three made cuts,
Nice.
so you got 8 points.
Yeah, baby.
I had 2 made cuts. I had 6 points, and then Matty B and Canoop both had 1 made cut for 3 points each. So the standings are Canoop 70, Bronell 51, Harv 50, Matty B 46.
Oh shit. Okay. All right.
I
Canoop's
am
first.
going back to the well for actually all three of mine. So Isaiah Salinda, 3. I think he's 175 to 1, something like that. Davis Riley, 4, I believe, is 2.
2, yep.
Yeah, he's
I almost had him,
And then Toasty. I go with Alejandro Toasty.
I almost
this
put him on
week
my
as well.
DraftKings team,
Yeah.
but he's been ass.
I mean, I got a feeling this week.
Okay.
Give me him.
Bronell's in
that's a
second.
2.
3.
3.
Sorry, I missed your second pick.
Davis Riley.
It was making the cut animals that I was thinking of. Just a generic.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was a good
Colors was better.
one. I liked animals better.
I laughed harder at colors.
Uh,
for sure.
I'm going Rio Hisatsanin for 3 this week. He was T4
Yep.
last week. I'm going Sam Ryder for 3. He was T16 last week. And I'm going Scotty Scheffler for 1 because I'm thinking I might get 2 out of it.
Neat. Fair. Guess I'm next. I'm also going Sam Ryder. He was the first guy I wrote down, so thanks for copying me.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
I'm going to go Pot Guider, back to that. Well,
Almost
please
picked
don't,
him.
Please don't jinx him, Canoop. And I'm going to go Jesper Svensson, all for 3.
It's hilarious that you said Scheffler because I also thought of taking Scheffler because it should be 2, not 1. But I won't now. So I'm going to take Jake Knapp, who was hot, and then he was terrible last week.
Yep.
So he can't be bad 2 weeks in a row.
2?
2. Kevin Yu, 2. And Harris English, 2.
All 2s.
All 2s. Trying to get 6 out of this thing.
How many points back from Canoop was I?
19.
19.
19.
19, yep. Gonna need some big
Just
weeks.
had 9.
He had 3, and he was up, I guess, 25.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah.
19's not that bad though, really.
You just
Yeah.
need,
Yeah,
you
it's not
need
bad.
another, like, double, like, 2-tournament week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where you
Um,
make up the ground.
So this time next week, we'll have 15 holes in the ultimate course. We'll be finished the
it's
course in
Tuesday
2 weeks.
today, so yeah, we're
6 more.
yeah.
Yeah.
It will be on 13, 14.
Yeah, we'll
yeah.
know what Mondays is by
Yeah.
that point. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the following week will be over.
We'll be done. And then it'll be Masters.
Yep.
That's perfect. Yeah.
We
Like
just
we
gotta
planned it or something.
Just got to
Yeah.
think of what driving range is going to be on the map.
Yeah, that'll be the last vote. Clubhouse and driving range. The last 2
Silverwood's
votes.
one of the nominees, but what will it
Yeah.
win is the question.
Yes. Yeah.
Are we opening that one up to privates? Because it might be Rivers. Maybe not. It's not long.
No
No, it's not
privates.
long yet.
No privates allowed for
No.
ranges.
Maybe if
That's cheap.
West Course still had their water driving range.
That was unreal.
Yeah.
Other than all the balls went the same distance no matter what you hit.
Yeah.
Willows has a pretty good range.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yep. You guys got anything else?
No.
No.
Deer Valley's decent.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it is.
hmm
Ooh, I think it's Deer Valley. Yep. That's a lot of real estate, though.
Yeah.
To fit in
You
the
know
course.
which one's going to be the best? Katepo when they redo it.
When they redo it.
Yeah.
Right now, it's not that good.
Yeah, up the
But it's
hill.
supposed to be getting redone right away here.
Hopefully. Nice. Okay, well, I look forward to the rest of that. Until next week, it's time for us to hit the clubhouse.